Alright, I believe that we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. I've been working on the flight deck for the past couple of days, doing a whole bunch of stuff. I've actually have X-Plane 12 pretty much done, all set up with Windows 11, and MS2020 is about 99% done. Oh. Didn't release the brake. I have two monitors that are out now. This was a joyful upgrade, boy. Oh. I had to reinstall Windows 11 in that computer 3 times and twice in that computer. Because with X-Plane 12, all of a sudden Reshade would stop working. And a reinstall of X-Plane didn't fix it. A reinstall of Reshade didn't fix it. Only thing that got rid of it was reinstalling Windows and starting over again. And the problem with that is I don't have Windows 11 Pro keys. I have Windows 10 Pro keys. So I actually have to go ahead and install Windows 10 Pro, grab the updates, and then wait until they send me a notification to get the free upgrade to 11. So that took a little bit while to do. But I finally got all 3 of these computers all set up with Reshade, working with Windows 11 beautifully. So then I figured I'd start working on MS2020. Right now, MS2020 Device Interface Manager is up with Microsoft 2020 with no issues. I have FSU IPC all set up, running the throttle quad and all that. That seems to be running rather nice. And I've managed to remove, let's see, I got the background processes of Windows 11 down from 90 to 58. And I got the user background items down from, I think it was 34 down to 22. So I freed up quite a bit of stuff. But figuring all that out, what I could keep, what I can't keep, was the issue, trying to figure all that out. But the big problem was Windows 11. And now the problem is with Gigabyte, which is one of the reasons why I'm about 90-some-odd% done in Microsoft and not pretty much finished except for flight illusion gauges. These 2 monitors don't work because of the BIOS update. So, and the BIOS update was something that I wanted because I could see the difference in performance. On their website, they said they had the a BIOS update for the X670E Aurora Master, as well as chipset driver updates. And one of the items that they mentioned in the setup was performance gains with gaming. So that's why I jumped in on that. And lo and behold, when I plugged everything back in, these 2 monitors wouldn't work. And then when I tried to roll back the BIOS, couldn't do it. The BIOS would go back, but the screen still wouldn't work. So I went back to their latest BIOS update. So I've got the latest that's in there to give me the benefit. And now I have to figure a workaround for those 2 monitors, since all 7 have to be plugged into the one computer. It would be nice if Air Manager had a setup, or PMDG made a setup of glass screens that we can run networked. That would be rather nice. But if and or until that happens, I have to figure something out. So I found a couple of cables that run from VGA to USB. So I have a couple of extra slots available directly right into the computer, so we'll see if they're going to work. They'll be here Saturday. So hopefully that's going to take care of the issue. The weather's a little nasty out here in Lisbon, huh? I picked Lisbon because I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go do some testing. I don't want to go to the same old spot. And I was looking in FlightAware at their world map, and Lisbon just caught my eye. And this actually looks rather nice. And it's giving me a nice mix between what's on the ground and the weather with the clouds. She's still performing real nice. So I'm going to put back down in Lisbon. But I just wanted to have a quick look around. And then I'm probably going to go back to X-Plane until Saturday. And then Saturday I should have those cables. I'll be able to finish that. Although I can do rides in here because I can bring those monitors, you know, up over here if I need be. So I may do that as well. That's a rather nice view. So now I'm back to having the best of both worlds. I've got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 for the daytime, and I've got X-Plane 12 with reshade for at night. Pretty cool. Oh, hey, Memphis, how's it going? Oh, and Cam. Yeah, I brought the camera up a little bit closer. Figure I'd give you a view out that window. Windmills look pretty cool. The big thing is the performance. I mean, I still get my stutters, but she is real nice and smooth. And the stutters are far and few in between. And my wife is making pepper steak for dinner. So I think maybe after dinner. Yeah, we're eating late. It's already after 7. Well, no, not really. We usually eat around this time, 7:30. Then maybe I'll come back in here and get everything set up for X-Plane. Do a few night rides tomorrow. And hopefully post office isn't lying to me and those things will be here Saturday. Yeah, look at this weather. Oh yeah, it's nasty out. Alright, how about we slow down here? Actually, how about we drift out here a little bit to the left first? Let's go take a look at some of that water out there, or that green, I don't know, marsh, whatever that is. See what that looks like in some of this water. The ground textures look rather nice. I don't know if the camera's doing it any justice, but it looks good from in here. And the main thing is it's smooth. If I get a flicker here or there. So I'm definitely happy with this computer upgrade. And my wife's happy that I found a way to pay for the upgrade with it not costing anything. So I was able to upgrade the two left and right computers to AMD 9950X processors with new motherboards and RAM. And I spent, I think, about $2,100. And I have three 3090 boards, graphic cards from EVGA FTW3s. Remanufactured, still sealed in the box. I never opened them. I purchased 3 of them from EVGA, and slowly they went bad, one after the other. And by the time I got them back, I was already on the 4090 boards. So I never installed them. And they've been sitting in the boxes ever since. So I just sold one on eBay for 970. So, and I have another one up there right now. So that's going to pay for the upgrade. So the wife is happy with that. So I got the moving map display, Navigraph is all set up, SimLink is all set up. Everything is pretty much done. And the performance is rather smooth. I'm really liking this. Alright, how about we swing back around and we land back in Lisbon. My wife's going to be coming to get me for dinner, I'm sure, shortly. I hope you're enjoying that view. I know I'm not going anywhere, just fooling around, but still a rather nice view out there. I'm just grateful I've got 2020 back for a daytime flight. X-plane just can't compete, especially with the clouds. I mean, these just look phenomenal. Alright, how about we start getting a little bit lower so we have a view. And how about we start slowing up here. That looks great. Beautiful view. Man, I missed a whole bunch of text. I'm trying to pay attention here. Let me get some flaps out here. Let's get you set. Let's get you set as well. Where are we here? All right, let me swing over a bit. Beautiful view. Lisbon to Gatwick. I wonder how far it is. But I like to do that in the daytime, so that wouldn't be till Saturday. Hopefully those cables are going to work and get that fixed. Tell you the clouds, given the shadows on the ground with the sun peeking in between, looks rather nice. They did a really great job there. Hell if I am, I'll be sitting in the back, Alex. They won't let me up front of one of these, that's for sure. All right, I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on it. Pay attention there, Louis. Oh man, that looks beautiful. Beautiful. Snow tomorrow, Cam. Oh, you can keep that snow. You can have it all. All right, how about we get the gear down? Get ready to put down here. It's a nice looking country, that's for sure. Beautiful view. See, this never gets old, man. All right, pay attention, Louis. Get those flaps down. Let's get slowed up here. You're a little high, Louis. Wow, great view. Right now, I'm using one computer to run the show. And I have one 4090 in there. And I'm using one connector on the motherboard. So I have 5 computers hooked up. I mean 5 monitors hooked up to the one computer and the one 4090. And that's right now is in the 7950 X3D. I didn't check the 9950X yet to see if I'm going to get better performance. I may not even bother because this looks great. Alright, Louis, you're still high here. Get her down. Get her down, Louis. Oh, we got a 5-knot crosswind wagging us here. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Flying by the seat of my pants for those of you that may not have known this whole ride. I'll tell you, I'm rather happy with this. I'm rather happy with this. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little view. I know I haven't been on in a while. I figured I'd pop on and give you a view of what I'm seeing here today for the first time. And this is performing really nice. So, hopefully Saturday, the flight deck will be back up complete with X-Plane in 2020. And I'll be able to bounce between one or the other within, I don't know, 5 minutes, changing a few cables. Pretty cool. Alright, we can go park anywhere. It doesn't really matter. Should be just about time for dinner. It's 20 after 7. Oh yeah. I'll go around blinding everybody. And we pull up right here to my little private building. Put us right in front of the door. I'm gonna have to do a little tweaking on the tiller. A little bit on that, maybe. Take a little sensitivity out. Basically right at the center. Alright. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed that little ride to nowhere really. I was just doing some testing. I figure you may enjoy the view. I'm going to go back and review the video myself. See just how smooth this actually was. See if I missed anything along the way. But overall, I'm quite happy with the upgrades. So, with that said, everybody that joined me for this little hop, I hope you enjoyed the view. How to hook up 5 monitors on my 4090. It only has 3 connectors. Well, it actually should have 5 connectors, but you can only run 4 monitors. I have on my 4090, there's 2 HDMI and 3 display port. But you can only plug in 4. The 5th one doesn't work. But the 5th one is plugged into the motherboard, into the motherboard's HDMI. because it has its own little video card built into the motherboard. And the display port that used to work and the USB-C that used to work made up 6 and 7. So all 7 monitors were running on one computer. So now I'm hoping that those 2 cables are going to help, and I'll have all 7 back on one computer. So, and that's only because Microsoft doesn't offer networking, which makes trying to run something like this extremely difficult because of all the resources that are required. So, alright everybody, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the ride. I'll catch you on my next run, everybody. Take care.
Procedural variant, route directe code 514 descend les niveaux de vol libre 0, soyez approché de la piste 22, les taxis 250. 259 0 et code 5. State code 5 et Echo Whiskey, 7000 feet from 035, clear by electric code 522. Not by Echo Whiskey, 7000 feet, clear for 035, clear by electric code. Martin 134, no, I think it's 7000 feet, finish 1034. 7000 feet, finish 1034, that's it.
KJFK Papa Victor, the speed 230 nonstop train, Kilatico 99, appreciate. Copy, so Kilatico 230, Papa Victor. British 7643, landing, speed 180 until 6 miles, connect now with 118.7 miles. 180 until 6 and 1187. Arrivé, bonjour, Optify 60 Charlie, Flight de droite 0 Charlie. Optify 60 Charlie 0, vous direz que short IR 4055, ça va peut-être. Hey sir, descend to category 0, ça va heading 125. Heading 125 and contact 80 Optify 60 Charlie. Alright, I copy, so keep 250 knots. 250 with 2000.